Hello and welcome to my channel. It is me, SimplyRhi, and today I'm doing a Q&A video. I just thought, it's good for a first video because you can get to know me. And yeah, I asked you to ask me some questions on my Stan Twitter account, which I'm probably not going to talk about right now. So I'm just going to get straight into it. Emily Minetti, I think. I'm just going to put it here. She said, how old are you? And I am 20 years old and I'm going to be 21 in February, and honestly I'm not ready for it. I hate getting older. I don't want to be an adult. Everything is too hard. Yeah, so that answers your question. Brooke said, what was the first video you saw of the twins and what was your first impression of them? So the twins, that would be the Dolan twins, and the first video I watched was the ice skating video, and it still makes me laugh even to this day. Like literally every time I watch that video I'm crying with laughter, and my impression was like, one, how am I older than them when they look like that? And two, I just think they're like the sweetest human beings, so unproblematic. We stand. M said, what's at the top of your bucket list? Honestly, there's about 65 countries that I want to travel to like right now. So traveling is still at the top of my bucket list. Lately, I've kind of been wanting to go skydiving, but I mean, one, it's expensive, and two, I'm probably going to chicken out and then just lose all my money, so probably not. Erica said, favorite show? I love Prison Break. Prison Break, it's on Netflix, there's like 5 seasons, watch it, it's amazing. I don't know, I'm just obsessed with like crime shows. It's pretty morbid, but like, what are you gonna do? Erica also said, what's your favorite food? That's easy, ice cream. I would have it for any meal. There's like 65,000 flavors. You can just go wild depending on what you're feeling. If you want the best, go to, oh, this is really obscure and it's probably not even the best. Cold Rock, it's like a brand in Australia. They like get the ice cream and they put it on like a metal slate, and then you choose like things to mix in, so like Mars bars, Maltesers, M&Ms, and then they like mash them all up and then they put it in your ice cream. Honestly, it's just the best thing. Carly said, what are some Aldi secrets? Now, when I was still living at home, I worked for Aldi Australia, and I don't know like secrets because I wasn't really there for that long, but okay, I'm gonna put it up here, but it is white, it's a block of white chocolate. It is freaking amazing. It's the best white chocolate ever. You need to get it. I'm not sure if like everywhere sells it, but the Australian stores do. Honestly, it's incredible. Yeah, it's not a secret, it's more just like a pet peeve. If you have like an Aldi token, firstly, one, get a token, because it's just so much easier for literally everyone. Put it in the little slot at the top that is only for tokens. Don't try and jam it into the $1 coin spot. Just don't bother, alright? Because it's really annoying. Another Aldi secret, everyone like gives us for like scanning super quick. There's like a bunch of memes about it. We have a scan rate target. If you don't do 800 items in an hour, then that gets like written down, and you just have to work towards it. 800 items in an hour, okay? We're just trying to keep our job, and it's your fault if you don't see it coming and you're not prepared, alright? And no, I won't bag anything for you. That's that. May said, what are your go-to hype songs? I'm like trying to be a little bit nostalgic, and I'm listening to Club Can't Handle Me by Flo Rida. It sounds really dumb, but it's the best hype song ever, like literally in the world. Another one is probably Shout Out to My Ex by Little Mix. I don't even have an ex, but that gets me hype. Also Kiwi by the legend himself, Harry Styles, and Sorry by Justin Bieber. Still a classic, still amazing. It still makes me want to dance to it every single time I listen to it, so that's probably it. And yes, I'm aware that they are probably the most basic songs to pick, but that's just me, okay? May also said, what are my top 5 albums? Honestly, this is really hard because I'm one of those people that just like listens to the same songs all the time. So I'm gonna have to say Harry Styles by Harry Styles, Rumours by Fleetwood Mac, Glory Days by Little Mix, Swimming by Mac Miller, and I'm gonna say Made in the AM by One Direction, because direction in there somewhere. But yeah, that's probably wrong, and I'm blanking out. I have no idea, I'm sorry. Quick update from the future. Fine Line is now out, so that's my favorite album. Catch me listening to that 25 times a day. Thank you. My girl Mads, she said, do you love me? The answer is yes. Obviously, like, Stan Twitter is a great place to kind of meet new people and make some new friends, and in like the last year I've made really incredible friends. Alex said Australia or UK. For those of you that don't know, I moved to London in July this year. The answer to that is Australia, because like that's my home. It's incredible. I mean, the UK has really great things to offer as well, and there's probably more to do, but Australia wins hands down. Mia said, what's been the best and worst moments of living overseas? Probably the worst has just been me spending all the money that I've saved in like the last 3 years. But you know, I can't really say that because I've been spending that to do like really amazing things and travel places. The worst thing is the roller coaster of like emotions, because you miss your family, you miss your friends, you think you're missing out on everything. I miss my family so much, which is kind of the reason why I wanted to start this channel, because they can watch it, I can watch it, I can kind of like document everything that I'm doing over here. The best is traveling. I've been to 6 countries in like 6 months, and that's incredible. Sarah said, what's the most beautiful place you've ever been to? I really love Spain. I went to Seville and that was incredible. Or probably Cairns in Australia. That's amazing. May said, what's the best concert that you've been to? For those of you that don't know me, I have a very extensive list of concerts. The best ones have probably been Harry Styles Live on Tour, One Direction Where We Are tour, that was amazing. Also Arctic Monkeys were amazing, and Lorde was absolutely incredible. She's probably number 1 or 2. Just everything she stands for, her vocals, stage setup, everything amazing. Regine said, what place would you like to visit? I've got about 45. I think next I want to try and go to maybe Copenhagen or Amsterdam. That's next on the list. Rose said, what is your worst fear? Spiders are the worst thing that have ever been put on this earth. You know, I don't understand why they need to have 8 legs or fangs or a million eyes. It's just really unnecessary. I don't appreciate it. And growing up in Australia, they are free and everywhere. I don't want to have to deal with that every summer. You wake up and there's like one on the wall in your bedroom, and then that means that you're locked in your room for a good 4 hours. God, I hate them so much. Oh my god, yeah, no, can't deal. The other ones are being zapped by electricity. I will start crying, and yes, it is pathetic. It scares me so much. My nephew at home, he has one of those fuzzy lounges, and if he's lighting off like about to fall on the floor and his hair is sticking up with a static electricity, absolutely not. He's gonna fall on the floor, and I'm really sorry, I just can't do it. I also have a really weird fear about the guys that dress up as Santa in the shopping centers. I don't know what it is, they just scare the living daylights out of me. That is a random person in a Santa suit just sitting on a chair. No. I'm not about that. Yesterday, I was walking around the shopping center and I didn't realize that there was one there. I turned around, his face was here. I literally went and ran away. I meant to be an adult. Polly said, if you had a superpower that you had to keep secret because if anyone found out you would die, what would the power be? This just like goes to show how lazy I am. Yeah, I would love to be able to teleport. Just think how convenient that is. You wouldn't ever be late for anything ever in your life. You wouldn't have to pay. Considering how many superpowers there are out there, that is the peak of being lazy. So that's what I'm gonna pick. Meg said, what is your favorite song? At the moment, I really love Adore You by Harry Styles, obviously. You're gonna get so sick of me saying that. Also, Self-Care by Mac Miller is incredible. I listen to it all the time. I've been listening to Dreams by Fleetwood Mac a lot as well, and also I've been listening to Keeping Time by Angie McMahon. She's like a small Australian artist, but she's absolutely sick. May said, do you want or do you have any tattoos? I don't have any tattoos because I'm a wimp, and I do want one though. I really love cats. I have a cat at home, his name is Teddy, this is him. So yeah, I kind of want a tattoo to kind of like commemorate him and my love for cats. So hopefully I won't chicken out of that one day and I'll get that done. So yeah, that's all though for right now. May also said, if you could change your name, what would you change it to and why? I feel like my parents are gonna like this. I really struggle with my name, to be honest. I don't like saying it. It always gets written down wrong. I get Rihanna, Renee, you know, just like really weird spellings, to the point where if I go somewhere and they spell it wrong, I'll just take a photo and just look at it later and laugh, just because it just gets messed up so much. And I get all the time, like when people say your name, like when I used to work at Aldi and I had Rihanna as my name badge, everyone would either call me Rihanna, which is completely wrong, or they would be like, oh, were your parents really big Fleetwood Mac fans? And I'd be like, no, actually, like there was this whole story. I'm not even named after that song, but it's too hard to do that, so I'm always just like, yeah, they were. Great song. Look, it is a great song, but I'm not named after that. Anyway, I would probably change my name to something easier, like Alex maybe. I've always kind of liked that. You can't really go wrong, honestly. Like, can you? No. Carly said, how much do you miss Australia? I go through stages, honestly, like right now, a lot, because it's like 5 degrees here. Everyone is always stressed, always busy. I feel like everyone at home is so much more relaxed. Also, apparently I speak too fast here and no one really understands anything that I say. I don't know about you, but I don't think that I sound like a bogan, so. I also kind of miss the weather, but also not at all, just because I hate the heat. I would just complain about it any given chance. But since being here, I've realized how much I take it for granted. You know, just living on the coast, having water, like a 2-minute walk, whereas here it's like an hour on the train to your closest beach. It's horrible. May said, what is a song that you can rap all the words to? Look, I don't know if you realize I am the biggest basic white bitch. So that obviously means that I can rap to the Macklemore discography, Nicki Minaj's Roman Reloaded, Pink Friday albums, I don't know, Kendrick's hits like Humble and DNA, all those basic ones. Just look at me for a second, like does it really look like I'm the type of person that sits there and listens to rap music? Sorry to disappoint, but it's just all the basic songs, top 40 radio, that's literally about it. So, you know, sorry for the disappointment. Erica said, what is the most embarrassing thing you've done in front of your friends? I also had like an embarrassing moment question as well. In front of my friends, I'm not really sure. I'm just like embarrassing as a whole. So I don't know if that counts if like your entire existence is an embarrassment. Embarrassing moment just off the top of my head. There was this time in high school, I think I was in like year 11 or something. I got out of class early and it was like just before the bell for break was gonna ring, and I was walking down the stairs and I fell and slid down the stairs, and then my skirt flipped over onto the back of my backpack and it got stuck in the zipper, and I just laid there. I just laid there, and thankfully no one that I knew saw that, so still to this day I don't think people really know about it. And you know, it's high school, like no one stopped to help, everyone was just kind of like, so yeah, you know, that's probably it off the top of my head. So at this point I kind of feel like it's just been an interview between me and May. So I'm just gonna quickly look up some rapid fire questions that I can just kind of spit out the answers to. What do I do in my spare time? It kind of just looks a little something like this. How many siblings do I have? I have 2. One brother, he is 32, and one sister, she is 28. Describe your group of friends in 3 words. Hilarious, busy, and loving, I think. They're all really cool and I miss them so much. Favorite pizza topping? I'm gonna be ready to get dragged. My favorite pizza topping is pineapple. If I could just get cheese and pineapple, fine by me. Do you cry in public? I am the queen of crying in public. I was known for it in high school. I would just cry in front of everyone. I still do. I can't help it. I'm sorry. What is your eye color? Green? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was born with blue eyes. That's what it says on some kind of certificate. And they always change. So when I'm like, yeah, I have blue eyes, everyone's like, no you don't. And it just kind of hurts. How many countries have you been to? 13. This next one is, what are your main fears about starting this channel? And it's something that I'm still kind of working on. It took me literally a good 8 months to finally sit down and do this video, just because I've never really been the most confident person, like in any situation. I kind of just like fake it till I make it. And yeah, I don't know, I'm worried that, I don't know, people back home will see this and like try and bully me for it. Okay, well that's it. Thank you for watching my first video. So like and subscribe if you want to. I'm gonna try and put out a new video maybe like once every 2 weeks, just because starting a new job, I don't really know if I have time, but you know, we'll see, we'll make it work. Thank you for watching and thank you for your questions. You're all amazing. I love you. Goodbye. The police are on my street.